Hey, it's Rich. We're in East Harlem, and I realized that there's something that I can take a short video of that is actually new to a lot of people who are not motorcycle riders, and that is, how do you put gas in a motorcycle? Which is something I had to figure out myself. I mean, it's mostly common sense, but not completely. And so I figured, since I'm about to fuel up, I would keep the camera on and narrate. So we're on 125th Street, right near 2nd Avenue, and we're about to turn into a gas station here on the left side. So here we are at the gas station. For my bike, turn everything off. It's important to put the bike on the center stand rather than the side stand. My bike has both. And the center stand is important because my fuel cap is right in the middle of the bike. And if I put it on the center stand, the bike is straight, and I can fill it further up without losing gas out the side. There are little vent holes at the top, and if you fill it too far and then tilt the bike on the side stand, you end up with gas dribbling down the side. So I'm gonna run my card. Sorry, I'm gonna run it properly. Pardon me? It's a 2010. 2010. But it's an old-fashioned design with a new engine. It is, it's one of the remakes.
Okay.
I mean, it's still made by the company.
Right, yeah, well, they're in India now, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a 2010 bike.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun for the city. It's not so much fun on the highway.
I can imagine.
Because it doesn't go that fast.
I thought about getting to Enfield. I thought the only, what's in Maine is the closest place, or?
No, there's a dealer in Greenpoint, Brooklyn.
Really?
Yep. Vespo Soho, or Carbon Negative.
Yeah, I ride a Roadstar right now, Yamaha.
Yeah.
But I love the way they brought it back out and everything. Freaking cool.
Come on. Yeah. Here we go.
See, they're in Greenpoint?
Yeah, they're in Greenpoint. Carbon Negative.
Alright, I'm gonna check them out, eh?
Sure. So the problem is, you've got to be very careful for splatter, because the gas comes out very fast. And there's really nothing between you and the gas. There's no shield in there, like when you're filling up a car that where you send the pipe through a little indentation. So you need some idea of how much gas you're expecting to put in, so you can slow the pump down. I'm expecting 2.5 to 3 gallons based on the mileage. So I'm up to 1.56. What I want to avoid is gas spraying back. And I can see down in there that we're starting to fill up. When I get close, I stop, let it settle. 2.37 is where we are. I'm going to give it just a little more, and then I'm going to stop. I don't need to go all the way to the hole. That, as long as you fill it the same way every time, you can calculate your mileage. And there's a drip of gas on the painted top of the tank, which is not ideal, but hard to avoid. So I'm going to close the tank here. Then I'm going to do the very important piece of this, which is print out the receipt. And I use a service called Fuelly to keep track of my mileage. So let me find the right page here. So there it is. If I put in my statistics from the fill up, the mileage is 1787. The price is $3.96. And the number of gallons is 2.40. Send, and I will get my mileage for this tank right back. 42.9, which is below my average. That's what I was expecting. This has mostly been city riding. My long-term average is 47.3, which is still a little low, but I do a lot of city riding. So let me get back on the bike, and then I'll give you a bit of additional commentary. Put the tank bag back. Put the key in. That would be important. And we'll get on our way. So in terms of additional commentary, I got a couple things to say. One is gasoline really expands. We calculated the first time I had gasoline dribbling, when I filled it up too much and then put it on the side stand, it was because I filled up in very cold outdoor weather. It was about 25 degrees, and then I immediately drove the bike into a heated garage that was heated to around 75 or 80 degrees and left it overnight. And I'd filled the bike up all the way, and we calculated, I believe, that a full tank of gas at 3.5 gallons or whatever could potentially expand up to 30 cubic inches in that temperature change, which is plenty enough to send gas spilling out the vent holes at the top, which is in fact what happened. So from now on, I'm much more careful to, number one, fill it flat and store it flat when it's near full, and number two, be careful about not overfilling in cold weather if the bike is going to be in hot conditions before the gas is finished percolating out. So that was one thing. The other thing is I've been filling with 93 octane, and I read a couple of long threads on the Enfield, U.S. Enfield riders forum, and concluded that filling up with 93 octane is not doing me any favors. I'm paying quite a bit more, at least per gallon, not in absolute terms, because I don't run through a lot of gas, but I'm paying a lot more for no better performance and conceivably more ethanol in the fuel, which ethanol can be damaging to motorcycle engines, and it certainly corrodes the paint, and because you don't really want it in the fuel if you can avoid it. So I'm going to try sticking to 87 from now on and seeing what I find in terms of mileage. So that's it. Fill up with a little interlude to talk about the bike with a couple of people who came up to me, which happens all the time. I'm going to kill the camera now, and I'll see you next time.